Hi guys, welcome to my studio. My name is Megan, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today we are going to do a reformer workout, and we're just going to focus on our arms. So it's going to be a quick little arm workout. You can add this to my previous video, which was Pilates booty, if you want to keep moving your body. But yeah, I want to make this just kind of a quick workout, focusing just on the arms. Before we get started, I'm going to use weights. So this is completely optional. I'm going to use a 3-pound toning ball. You can grab hand weights. You can grab like your ball of bangles, hold them in your hands, or you can do this without weights, completely optional. The weights will just make it a little bit more challenging for you. So, and we're just gonna work on one blue spring. So that's a medium spring on our reformer. And we're just gonna work through that through the whole program today. So with that, get started. Go ahead and put your blue spring on. We're not gonna use our weights yet, so you can just kind of keep that right next to you. And then let's lay down onto our sides. So if you want to grab a pillow or a mini blue ball to use as a headrest, be my guest. I'm just going to use my arm. So I'm going to come on down slowly and carefully. There we go. And before we get started, put your foot bar down, and you want to make sure your legs are nice and stacked here, okay? Hips are stacked, shoulders are back. Really focus on that posture here. You don't want to hunch over, pulling the shoulders back. Hips are stacked. Core is engaged, moved in towards our spine, and let's go ahead and grab our strap in front of us. So I'm working my right arm right now, laying on my left side. If you have the option of using, using long or short strap, grab your short strap here, and then we're just gonna start moving. So put a little tension in that strap, so the stopper leaves the reformer leaves the stopper, and that's where you want to stop. So from there, let's just pull it straight down and straight up. So keep it right where it has still tension in that strap. Never let that strap go loose. And just moving and waking up the body. Good, use your breath. Inhale up and exhale as you pull that arm straight down, keeping the wrist right above the shoulder the entire time. Good job, guys. So I would keep it on this light or medium spring. I wouldn't go heavier. I mean, if you want to, you can, but we are going to work through it more reps. So we're going to fire up those arms a lot quicker this way. So I wouldn't go too heavy because you'll probably burn out actually a lot quicker is what I meant to say. Good. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Good. From there, we're just going to swing that arm straight in front of you, still keeping tension on that strap. When I say loose, this is loose. I'm going too far. I want to keep that tension there. Good. And then we're just going to pull it straight back, keeping your wrist and your arm, everything in line with the shoulder. Try not to drop it. So that's going to be the challenging part here, is keeping that arm in line with the shoulder the entire time. Nice straight arm, pulling straight forward and pulling it all the way back towards your hips. Just careful for that rope doesn't rub against your face. Good. So the arm should definitely start firing up now. Mine definitely is. Focus on that breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale as you come back forward, and exhale as you pull that strap back. Good job, guys. Still really engaging that core here. Don't let that tummy hang out. Pull those shoulders back. Let's go for 2. And 1. Good. Keeping that strap fully pulled. Now we're just going to reach it up towards the ceiling, straight in front of you, and pull back. So we're just making nice little circles, or actually large circles, with the arm, getting full movement in that shoulder. Good. Finding mobility, and your arm should definitely be warm by now. So keep breathing through it. Good. We're going to switch directions in 3, 2, and last 1. So keeping that arm straight in front of you. Now you're just going to bring it up to the ceiling and then pull down towards your waist, sweeping it right in front of you, still keeping tension on that strap the entire time. Using that breath. Good job, guys. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Make sure you complete that full circle. And let's bring that arm straight in front of you, right in line with the shoulder. Stay up at shoulder level. And now we're just gonna bend at that elbow joint. Good, so get into those triceps, but our shoulders really should be on fire at this point. Mine definitely are. Good. Breathe through it, guys. Stay with me. Exhale, inhale. And you're just bending at that elbow, okay? Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead and put that strap down. Good. Let's slowly come on up now. We're gonna keep that strap in our hand, but we're just gonna come kneeling, facing the camera. And now if you're gonna use a weight, go ahead and grab that weight. So I'm gonna grab my 3-pound toning ball, and I'm gonna come kneeling facing you guys. So if you have knee issues, you can go ahead and sit on your bottom, or you can sit back towards your heels. Do what's comfortable for you. I'm gonna come up kneeling, and I'm gonna grab the strap with my hand that I'm holding the ball with. So this is gonna be my right arm. So we're still working that right arm if you're working with me on my side. And I'm gonna place my hand, actually I place my hand through it first, and they're gonna see the reason why I'm placing my hand through the strap like this rather than holding the strap, because I'm gonna hold my ball. If you don't have a weight or anything, you can just hold the strap. And if you have a long or short strap, now let's switch to that long strap. Kind of walk your body closer towards the end of the reformer so you get more range of motion here. And then from here, we're just gonna do straight arm sweep. So you can place your free arm on your waist and just sweeping that arm straight in front of you and down. So now you can see why I have that kind of the strap on my wrist, because I'm holding this ball and I wanna try to keep my wrist as straight as possible. You don't wanna let it bend like this. Keep it in line, okay? And try to get full swing here if you can. Good. Exhale and then inhale back down. Engaging that core, pulling those shoulders back, really focusing on our form here. Good job, guys. Let's go for 3, 2, and the last one, and bring it down. Good, so we're just gonna switch that weight or ball, whatever you're using, into that opposite hand. We're still gonna work into that right arm that we're working. So I'm gonna grab my strap now. I'm actually gonna go short strap here just because I took that weight out. So I wanna have a little bit more tension. So I'm gonna go short strap, but I'm gonna keep my weight in my opposite hand here. So with my hand and strap, I'm gonna draw a sword. And then with my weight, I'm gonna do a nice shoulder press. So if you wanna stay with me, we're gonna draw the sword and shoulder press up. Whew, try to say that fast. Good. So if this is too much for you, just focus on using your strap to draw a sword. And if you can't get full extension out like this with my right arm, you can just go into nice, bringing the elbow in and out, kind of like a pirate, yo-ho, yo-ho, if you can't get that full extension out. But if you're with me, we're at that advanced level, really try to pull that strap all the way straight, lifting up through that left arm with that weight. Good, and then bringing everything in. Controlling the core, nice strong core here. Try not to let the tummy hang, bring it in towards that spine. Good, use your breath. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Good, we're staying there. Now we're gonna do a little switcheroo with the hands. Now my left hand that had the ball that wasn't doing any strap work is going to grab the strap now. I'm gonna go long strap here. And you just go back and forth. Don't get too hung up like, oh wait, what size strap is she using? You go what you're comfortable with, okay? What the tension you want. And remember, you want to get full movement. You don't want to be struggling. So always go back and forth with which one you can get full movement. So now with my ball, I'm just going to switch arms here. And from here, I'm just going to go into a shoulder press, but I'm going to switch that ball between hands. So it's just coordination here, having fun with the weight, switching the weight back and forth, and these little goalpost presses. Just make sure you kind of stop here at shoulder level. Don't bring the arms all the way down. Stopping here and then bringing up overhead. And if this is too much for you with the weight, drop the weight and just focus on doing that nice little shoulder press up. And you don't have to toss or move a ball back and forth or the weight between your hands. Use that breath. Exhale as you push up. Inhale, down. Good. You got this, guys. Stay strong. Nice, sculpted, beautiful, strong arms is what we are trying to achieve today. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So grabbing that weight, and now you're just bringing hands to prayer here. So both kind of holding that weight. That strap is still in that opposite arm we're using, which is my left arm here. And now holding that strap, we're going to push it forward. And as we push it forward, we're going to hinge back towards our heels and back up. So you're noticing my arms are not leaving shoulder level. So I'm still working those arms, holding this weight and the straps at that shoulder level. So we're still getting that nice isometric hold and really burning out, toning those muscles, firing them up. Good. And really sit back towards those heels as if you're sitting in a chair. Little heart booster up right now. So your heart rate might come up. This is nice little cardio burst. Stay with me. Breathe through it. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, almost done, guys. And the last one, come up, hold it there. I swear we're almost done with this. And just little pulses up. That reformer's just moving very little, about inch pulses up and down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Good. Roll out those shoulders. Definitely should be warm. Should kind of have a little burn to them. Good job, especially if you're using the weight. So good job if you're using the weight, and great job if you're not. No worries, guys. So now we're just gonna switch around. So I'm just rotating towards the back of my reformer here, okay? And we're still gonna use single strap. So I'm gonna bring that strap back into my right hand. So keep it in the same side of what body part or side you're using. So I'm gonna put that back in my right hand. Grab the long strap. So if you're at advanced level, you can come with me. If you're more beginner, intermediate, or you just don't feel comfortable standing on the reformer, stay on your knees, sit on your bottom, do what you're comfortable with. But if you are more advanced and you're comfortable, let's go ahead. So if you have the strap in your right hand, going back to that, place your opposite leg up. So I'm gonna put my headrest down because I'm gonna put my foot in that, in between my head, shoulder blocks. So in my opposite leg, okay? And then I'm gonna prepare yourself to stand on that reformer. So tuck that right foot and we're gonna come on up. So if you're feeling comfortable, come on standing, opposite leg, opposite arm, okay? And from here, I have my long strap in and my weight in my opposite hand. Slight bend in those knees, and I'm just gonna go into a nice bicep curl, and then I'm gonna go into a shoulder press. Okay, so really find that spot on the wall here. It might take you a couple times to get comfortable if you are standing. So bicep curl, shoulder press. Really strong core. Find a spot on the wall or the floor, and that will help you keep your balance. And breathe through it. Exhale, and then inhale back to starting position. You got this, guys. Excellent. Keep going. And if it's too hard or too heavy standing, go back to your knees or sitting on your bottoms. Strong core here. Let's go for 4. 3, 2, and 1, bringing the arms down. Good, almost done here. So now we're gonna stay up. If you're staying standing, stay with me. And now we're just gonna do a straight arm sweep. So trying to catch my breath. Good. From here, so if you have your weight in your other hand, you're just gonna lift that forward and bring it back. So swinging the arms opposite direction. We're really focusing on that arm and strap, pulling back, hitting those triceps, and hold it back there just for a second. Feel those triceps fire up and then back down. And you can really do anything with this free hand with the weight. I'm just swinging it, trying to counterbalance myself here. I'm still looking or finding that spot on that floor to keep my balance. Good job, guys. Slight bend in those knees. You can put a little hinge forward. Engage that core. Good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Slowly come on down and slowly come on down back onto your former sitting down. Whew, great job, guys. Let's go ahead and put that strap down. And now we're gonna do that whole thing on the other side. So we're gonna work through this pretty fast. So when you're ready, we can put our weight down. So I'm just gonna put the weight on my other side, but I'm gonna have my back facing you guys. And I'm gonna turn around facing the opposite direction. So starting from the top, we can put our headrest up if you like. Grab that strap in front of you, stack the knees, stack the hips, pull those shoulders back, short strap if you have it. And from here, let's just go right into pulling that that strap straight down and up. Remember, keeping tension on the strap the entire time. So you don't want that strap to go loose and you don't want it to hit that stopper. So you want to keep it away from the stopper the entire time through this series. Good. So think about exhaling, using our breath, inhaling up. Exhaling, and then inhale up. Really try to engage your pelvic floor here. So as you exhale, lift up on that pelvic floor. And as you inhale, go ahead and release it. This will activate our deepest core muscles as well. So a lot of muscles working here, just not through that arm. Good job, guys. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Keeping that arm straight, we're just going to sweep it straight in front of us, keeping it at arm level, and then just sweeping it back. So really focusing on trying to keep that arm up at shoulder level. Don't drop it. So that's the most challenging part here. So that's why I said this medium weight will start to feel heavy because we are going to do more reps and focusing on trying to keep that arm up. So that's why I didn't recommend going on a heavier spring because I didn't want you to burn out too fast. I really wanted you to focus on the form, trying to keep that arm up at shoulder level. Good. Exhale and then inhale. Let's go for 2. Remember, don't let that tummy hang. Draw it in towards your spine. And last one. From here, let's go into those circles. So we're bringing that arm straight up to the ceiling, dropping it in front of us and pulling back, keeping tension in that strap the entire time. Good job. And let's go for 2. And we're going to reverse this direction. And last one. Good. So now the strap's in front of you. Let's bring it up towards the ceiling and pull it down and sweep it forward. So same thing, just reversing the direction here. And keep keeping the arm in front, in line with the shoulder the entire time. So keep that in mind. Let's go for 3, 2. And last one. Good. So sweep that arm in front of you, and now let's just get into those triceps, bending at that elbow joint only. Keeping that arm still up at shoulder level. Get full extension with that arm when you pull it back. Keep that wrist nice and strong and locked in line with the arm. Try not to let it bend. So a lot to think about. We're just not just laying here. Okay, so let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. And last one, go ahead and put that strap down. Good. So we're just going to move right through it. So when you can, slowly come on up. And I'm going to be facing towards the wall. So my back will be facing you guys again. And now if you're working with the weight, now's the time to grab your weight again. Walking my legs towards the end of the reformer here so I can get more range of motion. I'm going to use the long strap now, and I'm going to use that same arm I'm using. So my left arm, I'm going to place my wrist through the long strap, and I'm going to grab that ball with the same hand. My free hand placing it onto my waist, and this from here, we're just going to do those straight arm sweeps. So straight in front of you and back down. Keep in mind, keep that wrist nice and locked and straight. I really stress this because I don't want you to bend that wrist like this, trying to move that reformer or that strap. You really want to protect your wrists and your joints, okay? Good job, guys. If it's too heavy, drop that weight if you're working with the weight here. Really focus on that form, pulling it straight and bringing it down. This is my left side, so I'm not as strong on my left side that I am with my right because I'm right-handed. So we do have obviously our stronger and weaker side. So this is my weaker side. Let's go for 2 and 1. Good. So now I'm just going to put the ball in my resting hand, and we're going to go into that draw a sword with that shoulder press. So I'm just going to move back to my shorter strap because I'm not going to have my weight. So I want a little bit more tension in the strap here. From here, so we're going to draw a sword and go into that shoulder press. So if it was too hard for you to draw the sword and get full extension with that arm, you can just, like I said, throw that elbow out and in. So have your arm glide against your belly as you throw it out and in. And think about you're nudging someone in the shoulder or something. But if you can, try to get that full extension with draw a sword and coming on in. And if you're using that weight, bringing that fully up towards the ceiling and down. Good. Pull those shoulders back, engage that core. You got this, guys. Use that breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through that pursed lip. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Good. So now we're going to do the whole switcheroo with the strap. So now I'm going to put the strap, which was my free arm. So my hand closest to the strap is going to take it. And now I'm going to grab the ball with my left arm. I'm going to go back to my long strap. Remember I said don't get too hung up what strap I'm using. You go back and forth of what you feel comfortable with. From here, we're going to do that nice goal post. And we're just going to pass that ball back and forth overhead. If you're using a weight, I mean. So if you're using a weight, you're just passing it back and forth over your head. And you're trying to keep those arms up at shoulder level. So when I bring them down, I want nice little goal post. I don't want it all the way down here. Stop at shoulder level. Engaging that core. Good. Pull those shoulders back. Using that breath. Good job, guys. We're almost done with these, okay? Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So now we're going to grab the ball in front of us. So we're doing that nice prayer, bringing our hands to prayer right in front of our chest. So both hands grab that ball. Hand is still in strap. And now we're just going to press it forward as we hinge back towards our heels and come on up. So the challenging part here is keeping our arms still up at that shoulder level. I have not dropped them. So I'm holding it as I'm pushing back and forward. Good. And really sit back towards your heels as if you are sitting into a chair. Good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, come on up. We're almost done here, and this is where we're going to do those little inch pulses up and down. Hands at prayer, and you're just moving that carriage very little. The arms are straight up and down, little inch pulses. Really feel that burn. Stay strong. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Good job. Whew. Good. So now we are almost done. We're going to face the back of our reformer and go right back into those standing bicep curls. Okay, so standing bicep curls, I'm going to drop my headrest because I'm going to put my opposite leg in between the shoulder blocks. I'm going to bring my ball back into my right hand, and your strap should be in the same hand that's in the same side of, your arm should be in the same strap and the same side of the strap. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, so you know what I'm saying. From right here, tuck your back toe, and if you're with me, you're coming into that standing bicep. Come on up, slowly come on up. Find that nice secure position here. Finding the spot on the floor or on the wall. Really focus on that to keep our balance, especially standing on that reformer. And I'm going to go back to that long strap, and we're just going to go into that nice bicep curl, shoulder press. Try to keep the arms up at shoulder level the entire time. Good job, guys. Drawing that core closer to your spine. Slight bend in those knees. Using your breath. If adding that shoulder press, I should have said this on the other side, is too much, just focus on that bicep curl. I should have, see, my left side, it's not my strongest. I'm going to push through it, okay? Let's go for 5, 4, 3, almost there, guys. 2, and last one, come on down. Almost done. Just relax the arms real quick, shake them out. We're almost done. And now we're going to do that straight arm sweep. So opposite arms are going to swing. So I'm going to bring my left arm straight back, swinging my right arm with the weight forward and back down. So really, this one, definitely try to find a spot on the floor. Keep that balance. And do not let that reformer hit that stopper like this. Keep tension on that strap the entire time. Keeping those arms closest to your rib cage as you swing back and forth. And really feel that tricep fire up. Hold it back, squeeze, and release. Good. Nice, strong, straight arms, guys. You're almost pushed through this, almost done. Keep breathing. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, slowly come on down. Good, so slowly come on down, putting that strap back and placing that ball down. And that is it. So I want to say that's about a 30-minute arm workout. So great. I'm definitely feeling this. I feel like my heart rate is up, got a little sweat. So I hope this is a great workout for you guys. Like I said, if you want to add to this, I'll link it here. Go to my Pilates booty video that I did last time. This would be a great combination to do some lower work, strengthening the glutes. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.